and then we'll turn the camera around.
What do you know about?
Would you look at that? Heavens to Betsy.
Who's here?
I'm not sure. Who are you? Okay.
Sorry, I was reading a comment from Chuck Erickson.
No way. Chuck.
Chuck.
Chuck's here.
I got a toothpick. Watch this. Gone.
Wow, you're a little bit crazy, aren't you?
I'm a Razor Ramon fan.
Oh, okay. That
do you
makes a
know
lot
about
of
that?
sense. Well, it makes sense now.
Losing the cheese bone.
I get it. I get
I'm
it.
gonna turn this down. Oh, fucking Billy Ray's live.
Did you get a notification that Buck and Billy Ray's live?
Yeah, I did.
He's leaving today.
Friends, I'm kind of sad. I am.
This has been the most relaxed that I've been on this trip. This trip was not a holiday for me. It was, even though I think life's a holiday when you're doing what you want to do.
Oh yeah.
Do you agree?
Oh yeah. Once I learned that,
Yeah.
that's the hardest part for a man to learn.
I think so.
Not
and
looking over the fence.
That's right. And it takes a certain amount. Everybody's different on that scale too. Everybody doesn't just go, okay, I'm going to be my own man now, or I'm going to choose happiness over whatever it is. Everybody does that at a different point. Sometimes people don't do it. Others do it quick. Others know when they're born, I'm going to be a guitar player. I didn't know what I wanted to do, Tinman. I never knew any of that stuff. Friends, we're just kind of shooting off here, but
This is what we do together, friends.
oh, it's been mad.
It's been. We're you know what it's like. We're like a couple of 2-year-olds running around. You know.
Yes.
Again, friends, I'm having a baby, so that's what's going on in my mind. We're like little kids. You know, they run around, they play hard, and then we just fall asleep
Yeah.
at midnight.
We start at 5:30, friend. I'm up early.
It was 4:45 yesterday. I was up.
Yeah.
Getting the coffee going, friends.
He's got the coffee going. I roll out of the man's got a little trailer for us over there. So you can imagine, friends, we're searching for hotels in every town we go. We're gas station to gas station, cruising, going. But then when we rolled in here, it was like me and Morgan just kind of went poof. And, we kind of dove right into the sauce, didn't we?
What time did you arrive at? Like, it was...
Dinner.
Yeah, it was 6, 7 o'clock.
6,
We
7
pulled
o'clock.
in here and,
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
got everybody... Jeff Stroder.
Jeffrey! Brother, thanks for the super chat. What a guy. He makes a nice axe.
Really? I didn't know
He
that.
makes axes, that Jeff Short.
I did not know that.
That's one of August. August has got great men.
I like that.
He's got great men. He's a good tree worker. August is able to start. You can see August now breaking away a bit.
He's been flying.
He's been flying around. He's
That's
worked
cool.
hard.
Good for him.
I'm happy for August. But these boys, I will tell you this right now, because I ran a business. You are only as good as your men, or whoever your people. And he's got. I love that crew. Those boys. Those boys have been with that fellow for a long time. And Schroeder, you're a good man. Thank you for the support, brother. That's what this whole thing's about, supporting one another to make life easier for people. You know, it's not just, well, you know my theories. Are we going to go sit in the sun or just stand here? It's kind of nice here. It's like,
friends, it's going to be 34 Celsius today. It was funny because I don't know what temperature it comes from. I've never been to the island. Those of you on this channel, I was making a journey there. It didn't work out. So the bucket man says, I'm going to come and see you. And it's been warm. Oh, Morgando.
Look who's here. So this means I'm leaving pretty quick. Oh my goodness. Aaron Olson, thank you, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
Joe Reyna sent a super chat. Friends, thank you. Sincerely. We're jumping in that Mercury today, and we're heading another 3 days of travel, which means gas stations and gas stations. And every little piece that you friends throw. There's 1979 Augustine. Buddy, I love you. Thanks. Did you get your shirt, brother? Mr. Augustine, did you get your shirt? We sent you a shirt. I hope you got it. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you for your help. It has helped this journey so much with all your support.
Hey, there's Christine.
Where?
Hi, Christine.
Hi, Christine. What a huge help.
I got to hear her voice. What a pleasant... Not Christine, she has a pleasant demeanor about
She sure
her.
does. Hey, Christine, have we sent Mr. Augustine Augustine, have you sent your information to Christine, brother? Because that's how you do it, right? You got to get your info to Christine in order us to get it to you. Yeah. John Miller loves the channel. Thank you, John Miller. Or it might be his channel you're talking about.
That's probably yours.
Oh, because of the thing.
I
yeah.
love your channel.
The lawn man throws down some drinks for Myrtle. Thank you all so much. Scotland. Oh, you know how I feel about Scotland. Listen here, brother. Listen here. Hey, Lou. You know I'm coming, right? You, don't think I'm not coming, because I am coming. Coming to Scotland, England, the whole gamut. Oh, I see. Can we help you, sir? Or
I'm just here.
you just here? Look at the stash on him.
He's looking.
He's groomed. You're on live, son.
Oh, he's shined up.
Right, let's go out here.
Are we looking
Yeah.
at me right now?
Get your
or-
chair. Yeah, well, you're on. I'm putting this right here.
You're on.
The three of us are sitting down here right now. That's my chair. You don't even touch that.
The Three Musketeers. That was my chair.
Oh, actually,
but
that is your chair. That one's
you
mine.
wanted the big chair.
I did. Let's get chairs.
And
Come on.
I says to Buckin, well, yeah, I said,
Come on, grab a chair.
Come on, let me stand here.
You're gonna stand.
There's no chair for me.
Well, there is
there's a chair
chairs.
right there.
Grab a chair. I'll sit right here.
You sit right in the middle. We're
I'll
on
sit
your
in the middle,
channel.
my friends. How does it look
Out
on
there,
the
I'll
TV?
check it out.
Oh, you look on your phone, bud.
Oh. Friends, I'm not used to being live on somebody else's
See,
channel.
now
Wow.
we can. You see what
Wow.
Are you okay?
This, you know what this is? This is a 73 Cadillac with wire wheels on it, okay?
Look at. Hey, listen. I'm just giving it to you right now. I'm comfortable. I'm very comfortable right
You were
now.
very comfortable at my house. It makes me feel good. Relax. Yeah, it's good.
Come on, Morgan. How does it look on the thing? Are we all in here?
Sorry, I gotta fast forward here.
Is everybody in the sandbox?
Oh, I'm waving.
Yep,
I'll bet you it's good, Morgan.
perfectly centered,
Yeah.
more or less.
I thought so.
Oh yeah.
So please, I don't want to miss the super chats. Oh my goodness.
Here,
Is that
let-
Bert? Is that Bert?
Let's go through some super chats.
Please.
Howard Kettner.
Howard, we thank you.
Tinman. Oh, that was weird.
How'd it go?
Some Tinman sauce
Really
guy.
good.
It did, didn't it?
And one of the young mother there with her family, they were asking me what I was up to. And when I said your name, she says, "No way. My brother's a huge fan of his."
Cool. Cool.
And his name is, might as well throw him out there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
His name is Luke Stinson.
Oh.
So I think he,
I know.
You know what? That actually
I
sounds
know
Stinson.
that. I know that
you
name.
gave him a birthday wish or something. And apparently they put your face on his birthday cake.
Hey, Luke. Luke, buddy. Mr. Luke Stinson. My good friend. Wild West Garage.
I met your sister. I'm sorry I don't remember her name.
He met your sister today, and they said that you were a fan of the channel and that we gave you a birthday shout out at some point. Brother, happy birthday again when it comes next year. We love you and thank you, pal. Glad you like the show.
The Bradleys on Catbird Hill.
Well, that man,
$25 super chat.
he's the lieutenant, man. This guy, actually, Lieutenant, you'll be happy to know that the knee, I still feel it. I have to be an honest person because I am. I feel that way about everything. It feels good, but I do still feel it. I do still feel it. This volume, yeah. So Lieutenant Bradley helps out with more than just supporting the channel and being a positive man here. She helped me with my leg a bit and kind of helped me diagnose what I had done falling off that log that day. And he was bang on. He was bang on. So
He's a good man.
he's a great
We were
man.
just looking at that partner. I have a saw here that he sent to the channel. We were just looking at it before we went live.
These people,
Oh, it's
without these
incredible.
people, we're nothing, boys.
nothing.
We're just a couple of, honestly, I
Smart dressed dudes. Like we're just
That's
three
it.
good looking fellas
yeah,
on the wild prairies.
that's right.
Yeah, and with some sweet trucks. But
Kinda
other
like,
than that,
yeah, kind of like a high plains drifter, really.
I'm just messing around. No, without it's funny. The three of us have been here, and what do we talk about? The good people that you've met on your journey, the good people from our channels, the people. It's like, hey, Buckin, look at this. This fella sent. I remember the name of every person that sent everything. It's just.
Yeah.
It's been neat.
It's about these people.
It is.
Yeah, but there's no, this isn't a secret. Do you know what we did? Raymond from New Zealand. Buddy, you sent me that thing about Terry Fox, the actual footage of him. You can't tell a lie.
I
bud.
was.
You
I
and
was
me.
getting. Oh, I was getting.
Me and a Tinman. He was gone
This
for
morning.
a bit. Oh, that breeze is just a lifesaver.
I ordered that for you.
Thank you.
PGG riff. Morgan is slowly becoming a Ford man. Well, I crush everything. I've crushed everything.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. I used to run an auto wrecking yard, and I've crushed everything. So,
Yeah.
in the end, that's where they go. But I do love this truck.
I know you do.
I'm broadening my what do you call it? Portfolio.
But you know what? I'm going to interject on that. You broaden you talked about it this morning, Tim man. He
Yeah.
told us right there. It's not always about the job. It's about the story where the job came from.
That's right. Yeah.
That's what you said to us.
Yeah. This truck obviously has a bit of a story, and I appreciate it, and it's a privilege to work on it. And I was just telling the boys this morning about a fella that had a 1950 Plymouth that belonged to his father, and I worked on that car, and because of the story, and I felt it was a privilege that I could work on it for him.
I love it.
It was funny. I'm the same way with saws. When a fella says, "This is my dad's saw" or my grandpa's saw,
Yeah.
it means a lot to them when to
Exactly.
see it repaired.
And they're trusting you to take care of it for them.
What you looking for, buddy?
Your coffee cup.
I drank it all.
Oh,
I
okay.
slurped that thing back. We drink a lot of stiff coffee around here.
Look at what we're doing.
This is
here.
great.
This is nice, isn't it?
It is.
This is YouTube. We wouldn't know you guys are from thousands of kilometers away from here.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
So-
3 Canadian boys tearing it up on the prairies.
Yeah,
It's been loud around here, friends. I'm surprised the neighbors haven't. We don't have neighbors, but if we did, there's been a lot of pipe saws and
going for rips.
going for rips.
Going for a rip, eh?
Take her for a rip there, bud.
We're up for a rip, eh? And
There was in this here Mercury pick-em-up truck, and he says, "Hey there, bud, take her for a rip. Hold her down. The choke's a little, she's a little wheezy there, bud.
give her a couple pokes
Yeah.
on the throttle, eh?
Yeah, 2 or 3 pokes, and then give her." It's true.
It's like I was
Is that
saying,
what we sound like?
last night. I couldn't believe there was a 90-kilometer-an-hour speed limit on a dirt road.
Oh, we ripped down there at a $120 there, bud. The faster you go, the smoother she gets. You just right across the bumps.
Well,
just
I
keep
found
playing.
that out
Oh
about,
yeah, you find the groove and just keep her
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah,
It's like drafted in NASCAR.
They do tend to float over the potholes at speed, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kept the speeds down when we were in my truck. Cause most people are okay, but it's pedometer and you're doing a $110. A $110 there, bud. What's more Canadian?
This has been a complete blast here, friends. As soon as we roll in, and I know Morgan will agree with me. Can you keep an eye on these folks here? I don't want to.
I'm buffering.
I don't want to
I
miss
think my
anybody.
phone blanked out on me here. No, there it is.
I'm buffering right now,
Does
friends.
that mean that we're buffering?
I don't know. I'm gonna check. I'll be your.
Ask them. Ask them.
Are we buff? Well, if I'm buffering and it's not loading,
Then we're buffering.
we might be buffering.
Comments.
Yeah, my phone's having.
Oh no, you're still live. So I'm gonna stand here for a minute.
Okay, so ask someone and see if the comments say no, it's good, or no, you're.
Everybody's
buffering.
still here. Are we still here, friends?
Friends.
Oh, hey, the Iron Horse is here.
Oh, grab that saw. So, oh, first time you ran this saw.
I've been watching this power saw on the YouTubes
I love Iron
for
Horse.
years.
I love them.
I ran this saw. Everybody plug their ears.
Okay, minor
Okay.
plug. Oh dear.
Sorry, I didn't mean to steal the scene.
So,
there.
friends, what you may not know, or this fella Tinman, I can't speak for him, but
You can.
well, you've been inspired by Iron Horse.
Well,
and
I mean,
you're
when-
great friends with him.
Yeah.
I love the Iron Horse.
I'm in the trades though, so when you meet an older fella that's been around and takes you under his wing and you apprentice under him, that's what I come from. So when you meet a guy like Harv that's been porting forever and he thinks enough of you to give you those little tidbits that he's
at
know?
that stage.
Well-
He don't want to hold no tricks back, and I'm like that with my tree working too. To be honest with you, friends, that's why I stop when I'm cutting. I stop and say, "You're probably wondering what I'm doing here. Well, this is why." And he told me the same thing. You got to make a trip out.
on come one of these days.
You know, we'll go out and crash his YouTube screen one day.
We gotta go.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I want to
Yeah.
go. I want to go to see
I'm
Iron Horse.
seriously though. I've run a lot of power saws, and
Your eyes lit right up.
Oh,
That thing.
the Harv makes power. Like,
Oh, yeah.
oh, the Harv.
And his work. You look at it and you go, "That's interesting," and then you
He's
fire it
on-
up.
He does work. It's different. Everything he does is different, but the Harv makes power. Like I was.
Pretty don't
No,
win races.
no, nobody.
That's hard.
See, that's the funny thing though. When you have that log bar and you drop that big tree, nobody goes, "I wonder what the porting looks like in that saw." Never.
Well,
No.
maybe motorheads are wondering, but
I wonder what the timing is on that mow sheet. Nobody, guys like me wonder, but no, it either works or it doesn't. And that 66 right there.
that's one of my favorite power saws. Actually, both my production when I got to do a job in production falling
Yeah.
or a bucking frenzy where I got lots of bucking to do and it's not massive.
We're back up. Here we go.
I take that 66. His freaking
That
his
371.
71's
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. And that thing,
Pushes the limits.
that
That's
thing
what I
pulled.
wanted.
Yeah, that thing pulled a Dolce. Sorry, I get very fired
Oh,
up
it
with
did.
it.
You're absolutely
Like
right.
it pulled a dull chain and rock hard. We don't even know what that wood is. It's just hard.
Yeah. Is that the same tree right there?
Yeah, probably. We don't know what it is.
All I know is it's
Enough
hard
to-
stuff.
Send you home with a leaf from that.
Well, people would probably tell us right now if we showed them, but that would take away from sitting here, wouldn't it?
Okay, I gotta.
Is that the same as the saw I have?
Well, you have a 266, don't you, or
That's
261?
it's the same song.
Yeah, it's the same.
How do I?
So it's got potential.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely it does. I don't want to miss people's.
My screen is gonna turn that off.
The sun's probably getting.
Oh, it's getting me.
Overheating.
Is it bright here?
I can throw mine on.
I just can't see it.
Let me see if I got.
This is like here. I'll get back
Then
up.
then we start hammering on the Wi-Fi when we're all cracking on it,
That's,
right?
that's the thing, right? Yeah,
Brian Gray. That's a husky or not? Wow, McCullough man.
He's a Mac man.
Oh, he's a Mac man. That Brian Gray. Good to see you here, Brian.
Hey, Brad.
Peppy 64 WD.
Happy brother, how are you?
Huge supporter of the Tinman channel. He's always it's good.
He's a great fella.
Little
Hey,
windy
Lonnie.
there, eh, boys?
Hey, Lonnie.
Oh, she's just ripped.
Because the mosquitoes fly by you and you can actually relax.
Michael LeCount.
Michael!
Kevin Jones is here.
Hey, Kev.
Super XL12 rips.
There you go.
I should do one of those one day.
Can you
Like-
build me an XL76, Tin Man?
Nah, you can't port those holes. Got one of those holding the door open right now.
All right. Door stopper.
Door stopper.
Hey, I got some new boots.
Oh yeah, the boots.
Oh. Hey, Iron Horse.
So all he's been talking about is the boots.
Yeah, and all I've been talking about is those Iron Horse saws. We got problems, Morgan.
Boots
What
and
have I been talking
saws,
about?
Lathes.
Lathes? Oh yeah, you got excited over that lathe.
Roofing sheeting.
Roofing. Yeah. giving you pointers.
Yeah.
You're a good
actually,
guy.
what you've been mostly doing is keeping yourself busy.
Yeah.
This Morgan guy, friends.
Oh, yeah. Top.
I'm a like here. These are mechanics' hands. I pull wrenches all the time. Watching this guy work,
Yeah.
he's the real deal.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh.
I'm a lawyer
Morgan
now.
has stolen the show.
Yeah,
The show.
so I better start talking about something.
Yeah.
So I wonder where the other boots gone.
Oh,
I
you're
don't
missing
know.
a boot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Must be somewhere.
Oh.
Playing tricks on me, aren't you? Oh, I see. Oh, you were taking some pictures. So I'm gonna stick on these new boots.
I slipped her in this morning there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, friends. So, behold. Behold. Look at these.
Buttons in love.
Oh, you like them Nick's boots?
Well, these are Nicks, and
Yeah,
they reached out. We don't even know how we got together. It's social media. That's how it works, right? But friends, I'm telling you, I'm in break-in stage right now, and I have a different way of breaking in boots than most. See, I don't mind pain. I ran these barefoot, friends. I soaked them in that goop, and then I strapped them to my bare naked feet because with socks on, it was actually tough. It was tough, and I had them on my feet for probably had to have been 2 hours, guys. Was it not?
Oh, yeah.
About 2 hours, with no socks on until I couldn't get any. I could have pushed myself, but I thought this is enough. So then I put my socks back on about 10 minutes after I took the boots off barefoot, and check this out. Schlunk, in they go. Are they a little snug across the top? Yes, they are, but they're leather. So this is going to be interesting. I'm excited to try these. Oh yeah. So we probably may have to get a snugger or maybe an E, because my feet are wide. So we'll see. But I'll tell you, they're sure to wear, and the construction of these is quite nice. This isn't about the boots right now though, but I've heard so many different things about Nick's boots. I figured it would be at some point we would probably get a chance to check them out, and we have. And my first impression of these things is quite nice. They did some special things for me by putting the big eye in, which I'm not doing loggers knot right now. I'm just going to put those on. See, those are starting to come around. They're starting to come around, but you can see the gap there. See, Mort? How they're quite wide apart there right now?
Yeah.
So they do need to, I think we probably might need a wider piece, you know.
Yeah, what do you got going on here?
Where? Oh, those are my Bucking Kelties. Those are Bucking Special Kelties.
The midnight Kelties.
The midnight.
It was midnight, and you were like, I could hear snip, snip.
Friends, I build my own Kelties. I do that with all my boots, and I style it after an old school Viberg Keltie. I don't like the little short I just don't like it. It's just, I'm old school. Take a look at old boots from back in the day. Everything I got's old school.
I could tell you've done that a few times.
I've made these.
You were, yeah. He was. It was funny. It's funny to. I watch Morgan. I watch Bucking, and it's funny to watch these guys sitting at my bench, just doing their thing. It was pretty cool.
So we've had some fun, but
Oh.
these, I'm telling you right now, these are tough boots. They do make tough boots. I've got to give them that.
I might even have to get a pair.
Yeah.
Morgan-
Now I have boot envy. Like I was feeling pretty sharp in my boots, but then you're walking around in these, and I'm like, must have Nick's boots.
You should just try some different boots. There's good companies out there, but I don't know. I don't get into the bashing game. I think they all probably make quite good boots. It's just that we're all different human beings, and we all come from a different place. But remember something: we're all on the same boat here now. We are. We're all on the same boat. We just come in on different ships. Would you say that's about
I
the?
would say so, yeah.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
We're all here.
We're all here sharing this place, but we came in on different ships.
What's a ship?
A ship?
Is that a thing from the island?
Yeah. Yeah, we have ships.
Oh, I
Travel
think
on
I
the high
saw one of
seas.
those on the TV that one time.
Look at this. Oh, yeah, I love the way these laces come together, too.
Put ships on the Great Lakes. You're not
We all ride it on the different combines.
That's it. I come in on a different tractor,
Yeah.
but
Yours is a Case IH, mine's a John Deere.
oh,
Yeah.
a rootin' tootin' scootin' scootin' tootin' tootin'. Yeah, see, right away. I don't like, and never mind. That's as
Do you
far as
like
I'm
boots?
going.
Do you like boots?
I have a boot problem.
Well, it's funny. We've been talking about boots. Morgan, what do you wear? What style of boot?
Do a close up on these and go on the camera.
Oh, okay.
Right from there. Check them suckers out. I wanted the natural leather. They gave me the natural leather. Does it even work?
It's. What's this?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I will film for you, good sir.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted them to do this for me. I've never had this. I have this on other boots, my Vibergs, okay? Now, I asked them to do a simple thing for me, and they did not have these in. They searched them out for the you-know-what. So if you're wondering, and you're watching live, and you're wondering what this is for, these are the boots they send you. This is the old logger's knot. You cannot do this with a skinny-eyed boot. Look at this. These are leather laces, friends. Look how freaking easy that just happened. Boom, shaklank, pop, make another eye, go through here. Don't pull yet. Get it set up like this, right? Your two loops through your two loops. Give them a little crankily lankety. This is done. You're finished. It's over. Pull the pant legs down when you get home. So I will probably, now that I know these are like this, I'll probably snip these about right there. But when you get home and you're beat and you're whipped, guess what? Boom, it's over and off you go. So the logger's knot is something I've been using for many, many years, and I needed this wide eye and they did it for me. Tin Man, what are you looking at?
A lot of traffic in these parts today.
So I just do this because I know I'm not going to be wearing these for that long. But even when I do this, I tie them in a knot and I leave them like that. Thanks, Tin Man.
You're welcome. Those are good.
Isn't that a nice looking boot?
Again, as long as my take on boots, quality.
Yeah.
Fit is subjective. Style, subjective.
Yeah.
Quality. These are
Oh, dude.
the
Look at the size of
stitching-
the freaking welt.
Like I like that. It's yeah. Those are well.
And you know another thing, and I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to say it. They're narrow. They're not these humongous big platforms. This is a stitch out design, a stitch down design. So they actually stitched the leather out. But the previous company that had sent me something, they had quite a wide foot, and I actually couldn't do it, but they went good and did another pair. They worked better, but this is like, this is it. This is what I'm used to on my feet. Who's this? Okay. Anyways, enough said.
That's
Oh,
well. See, I like it like that, not too far out, because at work I trip.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was stepping on them. Anyway, not these. These are super narrow. Come on! Come on!
Do you like boots, Bucket?
I like boots.
Okay. You definitely like the boots.
So thank you, Nix. Like straight up, thank you guys for working with my silly little ideas that are very functional, by the
Pretty
way.
neat that Nick sent them to me.
I know.
Like that they were willing to work with you, and
Yeah.
it was haywire. You're calling me on the road, and hey, and they did. They came right away.
Yeah, no.
Pretty neat.
They were kind enough to work with my silly little ideas, you know. How
Just
we
making
doing?
sure. Yeah, we're good.
We're good, Tin Man?
How many people are here?
220?
273.
Oh, dear.
153 thumbs up. I'm
Oh, we
looking
gotta, something's gotta happen there.
looking for comments.
Hit the little,
Hit that thumbs up button.
yeah, did you hear
There
what
we
he
go.
said? Hit that thumbs up
If
button.
you're here,
Stephen Pate,
if you're here, you're liking it. So
That's-
Bilbo
Give us a
Baggins,
like.
Tin Man, grab a chainsaws.
Oh, well,
didn't you just do that?
what,
Yeah.
what kind of saw?
What model?
What model would you like to see? Well, there's a model. You should tell them a little story behind that.
It's a still.
Still?
2015 model. What's the story?
Well, the story is,
I'm gonna pass this one on.
okay, well, the story is, friends, him and I, we do things for one another because we love each other. And he's never had a 372.
Never.
He's never owned one. You ran one?
Oh, I've run them.
You run them.
First ported saw I ever ran, Donnie
Yeah,
Walker,
that's right.
372. I was like,
That's right.
whoa, that was the end of me.
So of course, that was my main weapon in the bush was a 72, and if we got into anything consistently bigger, it was the 9.4, as you're all familiar with. But this guy, he kept saying, 372. I gotta build a 372. I want a 372. He's been saying this for 2 years to me, maybe even 3. So I happen to have one hanging in the shop that is a spare for me. You know, there's one of those things like you buy a pair of pants and you know they're going out of style, so you buy 3. That was the ordeal with this saw. I hung it on the wall. It is a great power saw.
It's on the bench.
I brought it here and I gave it to him. I said, here you go, this is yours. So a couple hours go by and he pulls this still out. I don't see you run this on the channel.
No, it's funny. So again, this goes back to boots or trucks or I don't drive Mercuries.
What's that now? That's the saw.
That's the saw.
That's
I
the
drove
saw.
this Mercury. I'm not a Ford guy, but I
Thank
would
you,
be if
Morgan.
I owned this.
So friends, here's the saw that I brought for him.
It's nice.
Dude.
It's a correct 372. Like it doesn't have a tag on it.
That means it's correct.
That means it's correct. But it's all there. It's got good bones and it runs.
This saw rips.
So this comes back to preference. Everybody that watches my channel knows, or most people.
This is good.
I tend to run Husqvarnas. I don't know why. I used to run Stills. So this one sits on the shelf a lot. It's that thing's clean. I like this saw. It's got big power, good anti-vibe. It's light, but it sits on the shelf.
Does this saw work?
I believe it does. Wow. Does this saw work?
Maybe.
We're gonna find out. I like chainsaws.
Chainsaws are fun,
Yeah. Why do I like chainsaws?
but when you run chainsaws, you know,
That'd be a good song, eh? Boots and chainsaws.
if
I'm having.
So where was this conversation going?
man,
I don't know.
Like,
See,
if it
so
gets
so
the
guys.
job done, it's
Yeah,
it
having
works, right?
Morgan, I do this a lot on my channel. If you, I get people go, you were telling a story there, Tinman. Where were you going with that?
The
And I go, the saw. So it's been good having Morgan here to, keep us.
So I'm not a super stoked saw guy. Obviously, that's not my world.
You
But
should
I-
be.
but
Chainsaws are the best.
I do appreciate them. I use chainsaws. I have what's that saw that I have? Look.
you got a CD
380.
380. He's got some
Saw.
vintage saws. They're beautiful. 66 you've got,
So
and don't you have a
Shindawa.
Shindawa?
I like that.
Those are
saw.
good saws.
I like that saw.
They're great. Their motors are
Yeah.
well made.
It's funny though. Every
What I really
man's
like about it-
man's into something.
I got it for
You know?
free, so that's
Yeah.
kind of what I really like about it. Because I'm a Ukrainian.
Morgan made us freaking
Pierogies.
pierogan.
He knows exactly the way to the Tin Man's heart.
It's beautiful.
Where were we going? See, this
The
is
saw.
So
Okay.
that's what this weekend's been.
Carry on, please.
Us two.
Did you
Yes.
just tell him what you did?
So, anyways, I can't receive a saw. He gives me a saw, and he says, my boy's been. He said this to me about a week or two ago. My boy's been looking for a 461.
He's gonna buy one.
He's saving up. He wants to buy one,
Yeah.
a brand new one. And I go, well, right here.
But Tinman, that saw screams. We cut with it last night. It's a ported saw. Like he was just gonna go buy a 461 straight off the shelf. That's a pretty nice gift. So he gave this to Hogan, friends. He wants me to take that home. Hogan's gonna be very, very pleased with that.
Is he know yet?
I think we tried to send him a little, but he'll be sleeping. He's going back to camp. I won't see my boyfriends. I've been gone for 2 weeks. Or no, yeah, we'll be gone for 2 weeks.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tomorrow
it'll
will
be
be-
2 weeks tomorrow. You guys been gone, yeah.
Me and Morgan been on the road for 2 weeks, friends, in this truck. Okay, 2 weeks, and we've been here now. This is our 3rd day here.
I don't even know how.
It's been
Yeah.
It's
freaking
been
blast.
wild.
This is day 3 here.
But what was I saying? Oh, my boy's going to camp. His 2nd shift doing single stemming. I'm not going to see him. He leaves. Is it the 16th? He leaves today. He leaves today. So I won't see him for another 2 weeks. He's going to love that when he gets home.
Hey.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We're better than in a young man's truck making his way.
Yeah.
It's just good to see a young, hardworking man.
He's doing really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing really well.
I appreciate that. So
Friends, I want you to know that if I've missed any of your support today with either super chats or thanks or anything, I don't have a phone in front of me, and we have really bad. But thank you so much. It helps myself and Morgan, everybody here. But the fuel has been. We're going to spend $4,000 in gas, plain and simple. We're going to be close to $4,000.
Yeah.
So thank you, truly thank you.
and I'm not even seeing the super chats on here.
Yeah, I don't know how it goes. I think you have to scroll right to the bottom and you'll see them. Okay, maybe you don't. Yeah, see, your phone don't work like that. So just thank you. If we've missed any of your support, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's been neat to see the people.
Yeah.
It gave you guys a charge in Ontario, and when people were,
It sure did.
it fired you up to keep.
It reignited my purpose,
Oh,
to be
yeah.
honest with you. As I've always said, this channel's not about cutting trees, but I know that sounds silly to some people. There's a bigger message here than how to file your power saw or how to cut a tree down. There's a far bigger message here.
I'm reading comments.
Yeah. Talk to
Look
some
at all
people.
look at all these people
Shout
hanging
some
out.
names out. Morgan, would you pass my phone? It's right by my hard hat, and maybe I can get some.
Fucking has fancy boots. And Tinman's wearing Crocs. Yeah, friends, I like boots, but yeah, I mean,
Is that what you call fancy?
look at the
I don't know.
stitch work. Yeah, these are all go no show, but those are
Right behind you, on the ground. Yeah, these aren't fancy boots.
only from Philly.
They're work boots. They look fancy when they're new, though. I know guys that don't like wearing their boots when they're brand new. They're
No.
like, I talked to a guy yesterday. I was on Instagram, and he said, I forget. Oh, it was a Canada West. He bought some Canada West boots, and he said, I don't even feel like wearing them because leather's nice.
When boots are new,
Oh,
I like
yeah,
breaking in a new pair of boots in spring because they get covered in mud.
Yeah. If you like going downtown for a quick dance, don't you? Before you know they're gonna get
Well,
barked up. That's why I don't go rough out.
it's already awkward in new boots because you gotta break them in, right? And you're stoned.
Oh yeah.
It's like a new tool though.
You
That's
gotta-
a rough day.
That's a little bit of pain. Here's where the
It's an
Yeah.
exciting day though to get new boots.
yeah. I got to thank Nix again for working around my little goofy things, and I had to make my own Kelties because they didn't know what was going on there. They don't have a stamp for that. All these, if you watch any channels like Nix, I've been enjoying their how to freaking make boots things. Have you watched that? Oh, look at me.
What you want the phone to?
Well, see if I can see comments.
Yeah, you can have my phone.
Is it on YouTube? Anyway, when are we leaving?
Whatever you want.
Nice weather here. Yeah, it was supposed to rain the whole time you were here, and then I don't know what happened. It's been hot though. Pretty.
We got some good footage coming for these folks.
Oh, do we have footage?
Friends, please listen up 1 second. Obviously, you know who this guy is, and you know who this guy is now. Please go to their channels. You'll see videos on my channels, yes, but these guys, they got a lot of good footage because I had a real hankering to do some cutting there a couple of days ago, and I'm not good not working. I'm just telling you straight to you. I need to expel physical energy, or I kind of go a little bit sideways on myself. I don't expel it on other people, but I do need. Oh my goodness gracious! See, look at Ontario Outdoors right there.
Just a
Here's,
second.
Ontario Outdoors.
I saw him earlier.
oh,
Thank
he
you.
did. He did it twice. Ontario, thank you so much for your support, pal. Oh, that comes in good and freaking clear. Johnny Hudson, how are you? Marco, when do we see the wood bullet in production? I don't know. How about that one? I have no idea.
We could see a wood bullet.
There's a wood bullet right there.
There's some
But,
hard. There's some hard wood here too, eh?
Oh yeah. We should roll one over. Let's do it.
Here, let's have some fun. Fucking, would you like to split wood that doesn't split?
I could try some.
Because I could use some wood split that doesn't split. Because I don't have a wood splitter.
Bring some wood steers that doesn't split so I can try and split the wood that doesn't split. Friends, I'm a little bit sad. I'm a little bit sad. When we went to the wards, we had a couple hours of footage. I lost that footage. And what it was, friends, is it was me going at some elm. And it was ugly, but I'm so sad I lost that footage because they thought it was going to be a little longer video than it actually was. As you all know, friends, split woods technique. So I'm sad about that, Mark, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, that was good.
It was really good footage.
You did split it, but you did say that
It was snotty.
Problem.
It was a workout. It made me work, and it was tough. It was really tough wood, but I handled it. Oh, okay. What's that now?
So I know you're getting fired up again.
I am a little bit. Look at all the super thanks for peoples.
Nice people out there, right?
What a support. Thank you all so much. Okay, so we got to keep an eye on that battery too.
Oh yeah.
We should actually plug it in somehow. Let's do that.
There's a lot going on.
I'll hang this up. Yeah, Mark, do you want to make, because this will fall out. You know.
So I thought your superpowers of splitting were only on the island. But I don't know, buddy.
Well, this is hardwood.
It was I always wondered because I'm a fella from naughty, hard splitting wood area, and I see him split, and I always wondered, could this fella split my wood? And
did you try
no,
that trick I was telling you about?
yeah, I try. So anyways, it's been interesting because it's profile and technique. It has to be.
Well, if you're wondering about that, just go watch the barefooted woman splitting firewood with a 3.5 pound double bit axe. She's got the best wood splitting technique than any man I've ever seen on freaking YouTube.
I've seen that video.
I'm telling you right now. So you may have to go back a bit and get a bit of a wider frame on this.
Yeah, we'll.
It is not
What species is this? We are not sure.
leaves. Do we have leaves we can show them? Probably not, eh?
No, because it just occurred to me that this wasn't from my yard.
See, I don't even know what this is.
It's something.
Yeah. But look at this thing I was telling you about. This
Nice
holds
wood.
this holds the wood together. I would almost like to show that to people.
Well, I can hold it up to the camera.
Like, look at this is the bark. Okay, this is just bark.
It's almost like a drum body around.
Look at, okay?
Yeah.
This is just bark. But look what's on the inside of the bark. Take a piece of this off and try and split that with your hands. This is the problem.
Oh, it's a problem. I noodle this stuff generally. I don't.
See, I just busted into it. Now look at this. It's the cambion. There you go.
Well, how Olympics?
Die. I want to share this with people actually, up close. Friends, you bring her right in if you like, or
I'm
you might have to take it off.
We're right in there.
I don't know what this is. I honestly don't know what this is, friends, but I'm going to tell you something. There's two. Okay, so show them the inside of it. This is bark, but see what there is here after that? There's this. So it goes like this, friends. Put that chunk of bark. This is how it goes. So for some reason, on this wood, all stuff, this is what you've got. Are you seeing that, guys?
Oh yeah.
Okay?
Oh, yeah.
So this is what you've got here, okay? So if you just try and split this isn't going to be a problem. It's not the bark that's the problem, friends.
Somebody's saying it's ash.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this stuff. It's crazy. It's like a wrap. It's like birch and cherry. It wraps the wood.
Locust.
No, it's not locust.
We don't have. It's
not-
probably ash.
I think it's ash. I'm not positive, but ash has a different leaf cut. Did we bring leaves home, Tinman?
I don't think we did.
Give me a sec. Just keep people going for a second here. I thought we did.
box elder. So
No, it's definitely not.
everybody.
There's 3 of tree where we were cutting, friends, and they all kind of look the same, but no, this definitely isn't box elder. Our box elder here is always hollow. This stuff is rock hard. I think it's ash, but I have the same tree growing in my yard. White ash is the general consensus.
Well, I'm just telling you that if you want to be able to split your species like this, I'm going to show people a few tricks here. I always try. Now it's in our thought process as human beings. If we're going to split this wood, what was that? See, that ain't the same leaf. What? To ask people what that is. They'll tell you right now what that is. Like, what is that?
White ash, I think it is. My first guess is, your gut. Your first gut is your feeling.
But here's the deal.
Here.
None of this wood over there was. How much of it was
Ash. Just like it's the same as. So yeah.
So and what
Do
is that?
you want a piece or what?
Well. So anyway, this wood is tough splitting. It's not the toughest. That's not what we're saying. But this inner layer of stuff. So I'm not saying you have to do this to split your wood. But what I am saying is birch is a candidate, and I've got video on this, friends. It's awesome. It may help you. You know how cherry and birch grows sideways bark? You know what I'm talking about? Okay? I'm going to show you a trick. This is snotty. This is snotty split, and I can tell right now. So if I'm not going to sit here and peel this freaking bark off. I'm not going to do it. That would be ridiculous. But here's what I am going to show you. If you're trying to split your birch, okay? This don't need no choke now, does it?
No. Probably not. Maybe it does.
So what's on?
Oh, you.
It's a stem.
Yeah.
Watch what I do. So this, now we've broken those layers. See, they're going in the wrong direction, but this is always interesting to me.
Friends, the superpowers work here. I was like, fucking split some of my wood.
Listen.
And
This is important stuff, friends. I'm not trying to be some weirdo. I'm just trying to help you, to be honest with you. This thing split.
oh yeah.
It just split because I take the offerings that it gives me. I take the offerings. I go for the crack. Now, I only try this once or twice, friends, and if it don't work, I start skipping sides off. You got what I'm saying? I go to the widest part of the grain. The heart in this tree is kind of off to the side. You know what I mean? If this is the center of the tree, the heart is kind of over to the side. I go to the widest part of the grain, and that's where I start working, okay? That's just what I do. Now, that's split now. Now, I'll be surprised if we don't. I know that's not in the best position, but this will be better. It's split. There it goes. This wood's tough. This wood's tough and stringy. So now, you think you want to save your axes out, friends? Here's some more of it. Let's just do a little test here. I want to try some. Okay, there's one of my cuts. Can you see that?
Yeah.
There's one of my little cuts. I missed it. Look at that. Isn't that, this stuff's stringy, boy.
Interesting.
Very interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. I normally would just noodle this. Like,
look at that. That's tough. So, see? That's always my second move over here. There it is. This is ash.
nice flick, sir.
Not bad, eh?
That's ash. Wait till you guys see the video of how this tree came to be in my yard. Good stuff coming.
It's tough wood, boy. Let's go to the crack. There it is. So, they're just little tricks. This really works good with birch.
We got lots of that around here.
So again, it's technique. Look at that. It's technique. If you just want to pound straight through,
Boom.
it's done.
That axe is it's scary.
Isn't that nice?
He it was what? It was dark, midnight.
Yeah.
It was late, and I see the wood bullet, and he goes, "Try that." So I ran over and
Look at this though.
that stuff hangs on for dear life.
This is actually tough splitting. So anyways,
Friends, it's 30 degrees out probably. She's warm out.
anyway, we get the deal. This is a nice tool. We got lucky with this axe too.
That was close.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Nice. So you can slam right into the ground and bust your axe up, or you can do this. That was a good example.
It was.
There we go. This is what I'm trying to create, trying to bring, trying to help. But I don't care what axe you get. I'll do the same with a different axe. It's technique. It's not the axe that makes the man, it's the man that makes the tool he's using. We all know this stuff. I get passionate about this stuff. So, because I'm on fire.
Oh, he's on fire, friends. Look at him go.
I'm gonna bring the stump cut.
Oh, he's grabbing another. That stuff's got some weight to it, eh? The old kickaroony. So we call that around here. That's the kickaroony.
Kick-a-rooney.
Yeah.
Just so you see what we got, friends.
Patented move.
This is, it's ash, isn't it?
I believe that's what the consensus was.
Okay. We all know at the bottom of the tree is the toughest. Are you on that thing, Tinman?
Oh, I can get right over it, on it, around it.
So, a guy, he's gonna try and split this. I don't know what you're gonna do. I just don't know what you're gonna do. But friends, this wood here, this brown stuff, is dry. That's heartwood. This is sapwood here. This is where the energy flows. The cambion's in here. That's why you got those two layers of stuff. Bark, the cambium layer. This is sugars and starches, and all the food runs up in through here. Okay? Now, species. This is my first time hitting this species. Man, I wish we didn't lose that elm footage. I went ape on that stuff. Now, I see a crack here. I see a kind of a crack right here, friends. It starts in the center, and the reason it does that is because this wood's dead. And it's dry in the middle. It's not out here. It's wet, because that's where we just talked about. Starches, waters, sugars, that's where they go from. I'm probably not going to have a lot of success just trying to split this piece of wood like normal. Probably not. I may. I doubt it. That's an ugly thud. That was it. But look at this about that bullet.
That's the sound really when I try to split this wood. Oh yeah.
I mean, okay, it'll come. It'll probably come.
Oh yeah.
See, there it comes. But again, what is that? 3 strokes, 4 strokes? You see, I mean, I missed that time, but it'll come. But that's not what I wanted to show here. That's tough, isn't it?
I'm gonna start calling you beast mode. Look at you go. That's hardwood. And it's green. Like generally we don't split green wood here because it holds on for dear life. Oh yeah.
Now there's not as much fiber there now. See, friends, I tried to go there.
Somebody just said hi. Somebody pokey. Hi.
You see what's happening here? This piece of wood's getting smaller.
I worked with this man, when did we go cutting? Yesterday? Day before?
Day before.
This man doesn't stop till the job's done, friends. Look at him go. He will not stop until that is split. Oh, yeah. There you go.
That is stringy, dude. That is, I'm not joking you.
I didn't know this. I didn't know that we had, you just get used to what you get used to.
Now look at this. Look at me for a second.
Hello.
Hi.
There you are.
Look at me. I'm glazed in the hot, hot sun. But I'm going to tell you a little something. I'm going to be a nice guy to talk to today. Because my spirit right now, my heart's pumping, I'm ripping, I'm not that hard of breath. I feel like a freaking reptile right now. Sweating, heart is pumping like, my blood's flowing. I got no pain on me. None right now. 0. The pain will come when I sit down. Friends, I'm an axeman. I'm a wood dude. I'm a bit of a weirdo. I already know this and you know it. But if you're here for a reason. You know that. You know why you're here. I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm just showing you that splitting wood is not brute force. It's not brute force. That woman, that barefooted woman, she'd do the same thing to this with a 3.5 pound double bit. Actually, I prefer double bit with this wood. I do. 4.5, 5 pounds. Because when you do the flick, Tinman's got one, he's reaching for it right now.
I'm trying to be the prop master,
Okay?
There you go, buddy.
This is why I like a double bit. I'm going to give this a horrible walloping. One shot. This is a 36-inch handle. I'm going to do the fleck on it. So if you just try and go slamming straight through this, which is a great a great idea on a chopping block, a short chopping block, 8-10 inches tops. Because you're going to lose your swing if you're connecting here. You're just going to lose your swing on a chopping block. I don't use chopping blocks like that. I'm gonna wail on this thing, and you think, oh, he's gonna hit the dirt. I may, but I don't think I'm going to. Now I've just for this one. It's this one. So, you know what I mean? It is technique. Here's another guy. This is gonna be ugly. Split. That would split. Look. So, am I rolling another one over and doing this with this double bit?
We're on the Buck and Billy race. Friend, it's hard when you have a man.
Would you mind rolling one over, please?
It's hard when you have a man. It was weird having you cut my trees for me. I'm not, it's thank you. Having a man split my firewood for me. I'm trying to read some comments here.
If you're afraid to hit your axe on the ground, then use a chopping block. It don't bother me.
I remember the first time I swung that axe from you, I hit it on the ground.
I'm loving this right now. I'm feeling just incredible.
Oh, you're fired up, my friend.
Oh, I'm leaking. I'm completely leaking. Now, friends, this is not a heavy axe. I will be honest with you, it's not heavy.
That's nuts.
How's it going, Sean? Good to see you here, buddy.
This is not a heavy tool.
Lyle Anthony. Hey, JK Sawshop, Anna Pokey Bear. Look at this feller go.
There's a crack right there. You see that? I could have kept flicking. I saw the crack. It's fairly straight grain wood. Take the offering. Take the offerings. Don't fight it.
Oh, Doris says.
Wood's done. It's done. Split.
So, we got into a mess of oak a few years ago when I got that axe, and I really enjoyed that double for the oak. And that's probably why.
Listen, that is not the greatest double bit split axe. It is wonderful. It's got profile. There's better double bits. Thank you, Tinman. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
People think this is a show sometimes, and it ain't.
I'm gonna come and sit back down with you.
So we tagged the ground there a little bit. You see that? Nothing.
No.
It's the steel. It's this company.
Oh, you're signing this before you. This one's going back on the wall, buddy. I use this all the time.
And we drilled the ground with this too. We drilled it.
I heard that too.
Look at.
You've the sheen and luster of my drive. This.
I'll pay for a recap.
We ain't fancy here.
But you know that could have been way worse.
That's good steel.
It is actually. He did a good job on this one. Sometimes when you're building, see, we'll just take that and give that a little scrub.
That axe is killer.
This is a deadly tool.
I went.
Deadly tool.
You don't have to swing it hard either. It's just a good.
It is. And
it's a good flick. You know that.
Yeah, it gives you that
When you
little.
just kind of.
And it's 32. That's just where I'm going with it. 30-32.
I like that axe.
But it comes out of the wood.
Oh,
Something
yeah.
we have not talked about. This comes out of the wood like nothing. You don't get stuck. This a bit.
I split a lot of wood with this.
I know you have.
It was fun because I've had this axe for 3 years, and the first thing this guy, can I check out the hang? He wants to make sure it doesn't move.
Show them that.
It's
This thing,
this
that's
thing's
solid.
killer. This thing's killer.
You got shop towels?
Somewheres.
I'm gonna get one. I know where they are.
Okay.
I'm soaked, friends.
It's
Soaked, just leaking.
oh, it's pushing 32 right now. 70% humidity.
So
You're gonna be cold when you get home, buddy.
I know. So here's the deal about that.
This Morgan guy, this Wild West garage guy,
You're unreal.
you're a good fella.
Thank you, Morgan.
You're welcome.
Here's the deal. You want to let go of that axe, friends, when you're in that snotty wood. You don't want to death grip the tool when you're doing the flick. You want to, at connection, you want to just let that you'll hear it go clang. That's it going right in the wood. But if it goes in, that's why you need to be sharp. It'll throw that piece of wood out. But if you don't, you could end up with injuries, and you may when you start learning the flick, unless you let that go on impact. Lighten up on your grip. Right?
It's all technique.
It is.
Technique and profile is what I've learned.
Yeah.
Good technique with a bad axe will be better than bad technique with a good axe, but it's technique and profile.
So
How are we doing here, Morgan? We kind of. Sorry, I'm trying to.
Oh,
there.
man.
Oh yeah.
that feels so beautiful. I just,
It's so bright out. I can't even see my phone.
I'll tell you, no, you can't see comments.
We had to go live. We were gonna go last night, and then what happened? We got into a mess of mosquitoes. And yeah, this has been a haywire a couple days. It's been good. I think we fit in every ounce of goodness.
You ran a 125 yesterday.
I ran a McCullough 125,
Yeah, you did.
and totally that thing pulled that chain like it was on sale for $19.95.
It was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, smooth.
Yeah.
I've never.
Boards have that footage of the elm.
I wondered. So, friends, Morgan was just asking. I wonder if the wards have the footage of the elm.
Are we back up, friends?
Christine's online. She'll tell me right now. Brian Gray said we're down.
I think we're back up. I believe we're back up.
She's not doing it right. It's hot.
Oh, Matt Man says we're all good. We're back.
Yep, back.
Oh, we're back. Okay.
We're back.
We are out in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty cool that we can even do this in the middle of nowhere.
Tom Albright, buddy. Thank you so much, pal. I'm gonna pull off.
Ruggy's Workshop sent a $10 super chat. Didn't say a word. Just wanted to help out and send you boys down the road.
Thank you all so much for the help. Thank you.
Cool.
Wow, what a trip. What a trip. Morgan, who did that people that put that video up? Nice video.
I think they're challenging
Avoiding the future.
Yes,
Interesting name.
I don't know what that's about, but yeah, it was a nice video.
Yeah, they took a video of the meetup.
Yeah, it was a good video.
Nice folks. Oh,
I posted a link, or I posted their video on my channel.
you get all kinds, man, from all over the place. It came. It was
Oh, that
wonderful.
smells good. I'm just making sure. We're still rocking and rolling here, eh? We can't see our screens. It's so bright and hot.
You know how that
and
works, eh? In the sun, you just
that's
can't
why I
see it.
film inside most times during the day, because it's so bright here. The land of, what do you call it? The land of the big sky.
Big sky.
Big Sky Country.
It's weird to, I do live out in the back country. That is the truth. It's funny. You've made me appreciate where I live even more, because I don't see the sky. I don't notice the tranquility. I used to, but it becomes normal.
Yeah, I like sun. I can sit here and just leak like this.
Oh, yeah.
My wife, she can't do that.
Yeah,
She gets hot. Eh?
I'm not a huge sun fan.
I'm like a lizard,
I'm part Arab, so
so you're okay.
Yeah.
so I like to say why an Arab never gets sunburned, because he's smart enough to sit in the shade.
I like that.
Yeah, it's yeah. I'm used to it though. You know,
Yeah.
it's pretty much always sunny here. Like,
But that breeze,
oh yeah.
that's a saver. Because when you get sweat on you, the breeze kind of cools you
Yeah,
down.
it knocks your. Yeah, when we were cutting in that corner, there's nothing in there.
Friends, we got some good tree footage coming up. Watch this man's channel and this man's channel, Wild West Garage And Tinman, these guys got some good content coming your way. I'll always have something on the go, but these guys are moving and grooving. Wild West. Morgan's going to be starting. Well, he's started the project. If you like old trucks and metal shaping and vintage stuff, and he's got a great channel, and he's grown quite a bit over the last little while, and he's really connecting with a lot of different fans and that. So he cares about his channel. I like to see that when people get a little bump in YouTube, and if that's you right here, right now, watching, you got a YouTube channel going, and you think it's just going to come to you, turn the dial off, because you got to put an effort in. You got to talk to your fans and connect to your fans. You might even have to drive across the country to go do something to keep your spirit moving. YouTube's a big bad place, and it's. There's so much out there for everyone, you know. I'm blessed that people have connected to I think a few different things on my channel. A message, perhaps, the power saws and that. But brother, I put a lot of content up. I'm up here daily.
I always joke about him with that. I said, well, I couldn't stop watching because this guy put out a video every day, you know. And I was like, oh, that fucking Billy Ray guy. And I'd walk, and now we're sitting here.
Well, I know you kind of reap the benefits of what you put in anything in life.
Oh,
hey, Mort?
Oh, for sure.
It's not a
the
secret.
world's all energy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's not a secret. So if you're planning on doing that, start talking to your people. If any of my true blues are here from way back in the day, when you subscribed here, you may even have, you know, hey, welcome. How you doing? Good. Where are you from? That's how I am in nature. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm shooting off.
So
Well,
if you serve, you'll be served.
Precisely.
Attaboy.
Did you hear that, friends? If you serve, you will be served. And being served, believe it or not, is the true meaning and the other side of humility. To be sit here and have someone serve you is ultimate humility, because you're worth it. Right? It's not just, oh, let me get that for you. No, I'll get it. No, you're not paying. Forget that. I'm paying. No, you sit down. I'm paying today. Okay, fine.
Yeah, that's rough when we go out for dinner. Everybody's we're all trying to outthink each other how we can get to the.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you is humility, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just, okay.
Taking it.
Taking
the service, and
Yeah.
that's part of it too, for sure.
It sure is.
Oh, it's way harder to
You
allow
can't be all
somebody to
proud
serve.
about it and say, oh, no, you can't, I can't let you do that.
I don't take nothing from nobody. I don't take nothing from
No
nobody.
anecdotes for this guy.
I'll let my family suffer.
That's hard. It's way harder to take it than, to.
I know. Of course it is. Of course it is. And everybody lives in their own pride gap.
Oh, yeah.
it's pride,
That's what's funny.
Pride.
Us
That's all it
three.
is.
Yeah, it's
The pride gap.
been interesting. Marty Rudder says you look very relaxed. We've tried. We've tried to sit still a
Look
few
at who our
times.
host is. Our host for the last 2.5 days here.
My wife.
And your wife, of course, yes, your wife.
I am relaxed.
It's all my wife. I can't take credit for my wife.
I don't know about that.
This
I'm a little scattered.
Your wife's amazing. Completely.
Oh.
This is an easy place to be right here.
Yeah. Nobody's coming
Thank
at
you.
you.
There's no stress. It's just easy.
Yep.
It's thank you. I appreciate that. This place is just chill, relax.
Nice. But, sweetheart,
All good things.
yeah.
All good things must come to an end. You boys are on the
We
road.
have to think about getting going here.
Yeah, we got to pack up.
Yeah.
We actually do. We got stuff scattered everywhere. We're not packed, friends.
Everywhere.
This isn't like we're packed and ready to go. And as soon as that camera shuts off, when that camera shuts off, we start packing.
We're here, friends. Look, we've been playing in the toy box for. It's been bad. Days and days and days. 3 men in a shop, all doing something.
Dude, these are going to work.
Looking at boots, Nick's boots.
I'm telling you right now, they're going to work. I can feel it. I've made, listen, friends, just another little thing about the boots. I don't care where you get your boots. Quite frankly, I don't. I don't care where you get them. But if you're a $250 guy, then your break-in, you probably don't experience a break-in. I'm just gonna say that as a boot guy. You probably don't experience a break-in, a true break-in, if you're buying $250 to $300 boots. Now that may be something crazy to say, but that is my experience. Years and years ago, when I couldn't afford good boots, I would buy a brand called JB Goodhue, and they were like sticking on a freaking couch on your foot. They were just like padded and covered in man-made things and big pads, and they were actually wonderful. But they fell apart in short order. And then my first pair of Vibergs ever got. But anyways, what I'm saying, I did make a mistake one time. I bought a set of leather boots, and it was a Viberg. And it was when Viberg started to they started to experience not being able to keep up, the masses. And I wanted my second pair so bad, but they were a half size, I think, too big. But I said, I'll double up on a sock. I'll just make it work. I'll insole and I'll double up on a sock. And I'm glad I did, because I love my Vibergs, but don't buy your leather boots too big. Don't do it. Buy them to fit even a little bit smaller. That's just, these boys saw what happened when these kids, they were snug. They were painful, actually. They were painful around the middle side of my foot. Make sure they fit in length. You need to get the length. You got to have length and room for your toes. Sideways, the last thing you want is your freaking eyes to come together. Well, they're garbage then. To me, they're no good. You got to start doing crazy things. You know what I did just before I left town, friends? This is not a joke. I'm going to tell you what I did to an old set that I got off an old man. He was a timber cruiser. And what I had to do, and I'm going to show you this with these. They were an old set of Dayton boots, and I love Dayton boots. So what I done, these were together now. So I had no more adjustment. So I talked to the boot guy, Frank. I don't know if you're watching, buddy. It's a Frank. He lives in Nanaimo, British Columbia. He's been doing boot work for years. Not Frank's boots. The guy's name's Frank. I think his business is ID Boots or something. He's on Vancouver Island. Frankie, good to see you if you're watching. Anyway, he took these boots, and I said, Frank, I'm no boot cobbler. I'm a man of physics. And I said to him, couldn't we cut the re-put eye and bring them back together? He goes, you know what, Barkin? I think that'll work. So when I get home, but remember, friends, these were together. So my point being, do not buy your boots too big. What did you think of that display? Did it make sense?
Oh,
I agree.
100%. Well, if they're too loose to start, as that leather conditions, and I made that mistake. I bought them too big.
Float around on your feet.
Yeah.
Rubbing your skin off.
And that's what'll happen. That's what'll happen. Buy them, friends. Honestly, these were they were painful. I think I took a picture of my feet.
It was pretty funny.
He was howling.
You are dedicated to your boot breaking.
I am, brother.
Oh yeah.
I am. I've bought in Vibergs that were even too small, and just put them in the bathtub and sat in the bathtub with them. Cranked them right up, ran around the house for a couple hours. Okay, I'm in pain. Take them off. They stretched. So that's all. I'm passionate about boots. I'll be honest.
See, all I do, you got regular mode and toe haul.
Yeah,
okay?
that's when you're mowing the lawn, right?
You put the toe haul on.
Yeah.
And it just.
You could actually dance in that with them on there.
Yeah. Who wears paint covered Crocs on the Bucket Billy Ray show? The Tinman.
You do.
Yeah, that's right.
And I wouldn't want no changing.
No.
I just want to thank these people, to be real honest with you.
Oh yeah.
Friends, without you people making an effort to come and see Morgan and I on this trip, friends, I said it before. This isn't a holiday. It's not. This is not a holiday for me. I don't know about you, Morgan, but I mean, we're having a lot of fun, but it's not a holiday.
We've been kind of relaxing the last couple of days, but
This is the last couple of days. You're right, but our journey to Ontario, because of we love what we do, it's work, but we enjoy the work so much. But without you people on that journey with us, helping us along the way, giving us the kudos, shooting the super chats in and the super thanks, I'm telling you right now, friends, it ain't worth it without you people here. It's just not. And I give shout outs to people that I believe in, and I've always believed in Tinman. He's a character. This guy's freaking work is it's phenomenal. The guy does phenomenal work in his craft, and he cares about it.
He cares.
He freaking cares. Me and him are playing around like a couple of kids in a sandbox. He's on the lathe, making a part for the steering for the Merc. Welding, drilling. He looks like a little professor over there. Quiet as a bird. What are you doing, Morgan?
Better with my
Sparks
lathe.
flying. He's crazy.
Yeah. Better with my lathe than I am. This man here. He's looking at it. I knew he knows about lathes. He's that kind of guy. Not many people can run a 7-year-old lathe. He says, "Can I use your lathe?" I'm like, "Sure you can." All he asked, "How do you turn it on?" He just wanted to know because you got to turn off. You want to know when the twirly parts come on because lathes can be. And that was it. He just went to what he and yeah.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch. So
Yeah, it was cool.
I really appreciate that in a man. I was not taught that. I'm not that man. I was raised by my mother. That's why this industry, and you all know my story, has saved my can. Power saws and axes have saved my can more than once, and they're doing it again right now. I just love flinging axes around. I grew up doing it by necessity, not because I wanted to go throw an axe around. I had to split the wood for the stove, me and my mom and my brother. So that was tough.
It's pretty cool actually.
I've had worse, but I mean, do you do that with that stuff? I've seen you do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just beat away at it.
I see
but
you go.
Now that I'm getting a technique, I can actually,
Yeah.
and I can't. My problem is, you see where I cut. It's hard to get in there. It's often wet. I can bring an axe into the bush with me and get them rounds out of there.
Yes.
I can't usually bring a wood splitter, so
No.
even if I had one, I probably wouldn't use it. So I mean, if I can handle the wood less,
But I will tell you, if I had wood like that, I'd be having a log splitter. I would be, because you'd murder yourself. I think you'd kill yourself. I think your arms would. That's tough split.
so again, wintertime, we split this stuff. When this stuff's
It's
frozen,
frozen.
that's why we usually cut in the winter. We split that frozen because it just goes pop right apart.
I think a really sharp maul.
Yeah.
I think a maul here in some of this wood, friends, I think would help. Like an 8-pound maul with the proper profile, I think would be beneficial here, as well as. Oh, here he comes.
I
now.
broke this last year, but this was the
Oh.
this was my
Oh yeah, yeah. That's 6, isn't it?
yeah, it makes about 6.
Yeah, that's a 6er.
That's my
Yeah.
weapon of.
And that's
of
not
war.
even the greatest
Oh,
profile.
it's horrible.
Yeah, that's not even the greatest axe, is it?
But
It
the
does
weight,
work. Yeah.
but it's too heavy.
That's why the bullet's nice, quite frankly. At 5.5 pounds with a beautiful profile
Oh,
like
that's
that.
5
5.5.
So mine's like 4.5. My Tassie.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It-
Yeah.
I've learned a lot about axes today, or yesterday, today.
We gotta get going to.
Yeah, we do.
Friends, we gotta get packing up. It's just that simple. I could sit here for a lot longer, but I wanted to go live, and just a couple words is really all that. But really, it's about this, and thank you for being here. Without you folks, like I just said a minute ago, we to me. So I thank you. I thank you all for being here.
You guys are welcome back. You know, both you guys.
been
on
fun.
personal. It's been fun.
You were this close to leaving and coming to my house. You were
Oh,
packed.
yeah, I was leaving in 12 hours probably.
Were you said that soon?
Oh, yeah.
You were packed,
I
I
was
know
like
that.
12 hours from the deadline. And now here you are.
Yeah.
It's yeah, you're a good fellow. It's been enjoyable to hang out for a few days.
I just lost 5 pounds.
Yeah, it's hot here. It's
It's just warm.
in the Great White North. Who'd have thunk? This is normal Manitoba heat.
What do you get? 3 months of this? Not even. 2.
Yeah, it's hot July, August, like really hot. September, sometimes into September.
Indian summer.
And then it goes, and then it goes We usually don't have snow here till after Christmas or around.
Yeah.
Then that's snowmobiling season. Boot the boot on your.
Boot in a boot.
Yeah, but yeah, it's cool that the weather.
Your wife's not going to watch us, I know. But Lauren, thank you for all the woman, his woman. See, we've been chatting every day for coming up 3 years.
Yeah,
Every day. There hasn't been a day gone by that I've not said something to this character. Okay, his wife is like
8 months pregnant.
she's serving us dinner and lunch and breakfast and not a peep. Not a peep. I tried to sweep some sawdust up that I dropped there. She gave me the craziest look I've ever seen. She's like, "You're not doing that." I said, "Give me that broom." He cooked us pierogies to try and slow her down. So Lauren, thank you.
Thank you, baby.
That's it for me.
Thanks, Lauren.
I'm out.
Over and out.
Over and out.
Thanks everybody for being here.
Thank you, Tinman.
It's over.
I know. Better have a hug, eh?
Yeah. Come on, Morgan, bring it in.
Come on, Morgan.
Morgan, come on.
Sweaty.
You're part of this crazy trio. Thanks for coming, boys.
Our pleasure, man.
Over and out.